What does it mean if cows are sitting down? Does that mean rain or sun?
Probably they're tired, man.
Probably they're tired. Hello everybody, welcome to the first almost daily vlog of this summer. What's going on is I'm currently waiting for Will Catlow. It's just turned 2:30. He finished work at 2, said he'd be around at 2:15. As always, can you see that? 15 minutes late. But the good thing is that look how nice the weather is today. Me and Will are going to have a look at these abandoned milk floats that are in Lincolnshire. We went there last summer and I didn't vlog it, and it's lucky we've got a nice day as well, so it should be really, really nice. So I'm just waiting for Will. Right, we've arrived in the little village where the tower is. What are you looking at me like that for?
What? I didn't know you were vlogging.
It's almost daily vlogs.
Today?
Starting today. I can already see one of the buildings, can you? I feel like it was a thicker forest when we were here last.
We definitely saw it last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the woods just over there, but...
Why would cows be able to predict the weather and we not?
But it is a thing, isn't it? That's not... Is that an urban legend or is that true?
It's probably an urban legend.
I thought that was an actual genuine thing, that cows could predict the weather. Go on, you go first.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Try and
Any other way?
This is the way we went in last time.
That way? Is that way any better?
That's a river. You got it last time.
I just didn't want to get my hands dirty, you know what I mean? That's an embarrassing one, don't
That is an embarrassment. I'm going to edit that out purely for your sake. Purely for your reputation. Yes. It's crazy how it still has like the insulation in the roof, or whatever that is.
It's asbestos.
Asbestos.
Is that it?
Is it asbestos?
Is it asbestos?
No, it's asbestos.
Asbestos, right, yeah.
What did you say?
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
Because I'm just so focused.
Just be
on the
careful.
gym.
Asbestos.
I'm so focused on the gym right now. It's all about.
What is it? It's all about the abs. There's the milk floats over there.
Nice, man.
Milk division.
Yeah, it's a.
These are the two. How wrecked would you say these are in comparison to what they were last year?
Same.
I would say they're not too bad, would you?
Wait a second.
What?
That picture I took of you
Uh-huh.
was in that one.
Yeah, it was.
It had a roof on it then, didn't it?
Did it?
I swear it did.
I don't know, we can have a look.
The milk division being, you know, an exclusive part of the army.
Yeah, the milk division. They're just like, oh, guys, it's got too serious for the actual army. We need to send in the milk division.
Top secret.
Send in the milk division!
Oh, it's almost like the army's right here with me right now.
Oh, whoa.
Was that there last time?
I don't know.
What did you do? You just found £1 million in there right now.
Imagine. Imagine if you just opened that. I don't think that was there, you know.
Oh, is it?
Not
Too heavy.
not very.
But then again, I am insanely strong.
I mean, he did start taking his protein shakes this morning, guys. Look at the beam holding.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's not.
You know in abandoned places, you always wuss out things. I mean, this is the first time I think I am going to wuss out of this thing. Because it's not structurally
That is
sound.
not structurally
A
sound.
couple of sledgehammers to that wall would turn over.
That would completely go that way, wouldn't it? Was there a chair
Yeah.
on this? Was there? And
Something to sit on, because otherwise.
because it would have hurt otherwise, surely. And this is the steering wheel here. You got the you still got the pedals. That was cool. I remember that from last year.
Do you reckon it's automatic?
Yeah, it must be. Look, it's only got 2 pedals. This one, we think that this one must have also been a milk flow as well, mustn't it? So this was a milk flow. This has been completely trashed.
Yeah.
That one's still got the front, and as you can see, it says Dairymen on the front there, and then you've also got what?
Shout out Colin Speed.
Dairymen,
Shout out the JC and B Harvey brothers.
and then Milk Division is there as well.
JC and B Harvey Farmers Limited.
JC and B Harvey.
Who's that name?
Jamie Conyers and
Bitch Harvey.
Bitch Harvey. Wait. Shh. There's people right there. There's people, literally there's 2 people. 2 people. Right there, can you see them? There. Might well be a footpath, but I'm not sure. Either way, should we try and walk down where they are? Can we just confirm? We have just seen people and we are now pursuing the people.
It must be a footpath.
Okay. Are you sure? I can't imagine there's a footpath, surely. Well, let's have a look. So this place was also sort of part RAF. I don't quite know the history of it. There was a chair here, wasn't there? Do you remember? I think. Or there's a few towers that all look the same. So where were they? Were they down this path? Should we follow? Should we see if we can find them?
Well, we never went down there.
Well, no, we didn't. Exactly.
We know everything. We know all this bit.
Well, we'll come back to this bit.
Over there,
yeah, there's a building over there as well. Yeah, it is. Let's follow it. Let's follow them and see. So there might well be something in further on in these woods. We didn't come this far.
Who said that again?
That guy on Facebook that told us about Knoxton Hospital.
He said there's something else in it.
Well, he said there were
barracks.
What are those little round things called?
What are you talking about, like the semicircles?
Mhm.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess we.
Are they barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see them. They're right there. They're right down there. Where are they? Oh, they're there.
Probably a footpath.
Well, have you seen any signs that say public footpath though? We're literally look.
Wait, it must be a place for like local dog walkers. Of course, there is a path.
Local doggers.
Yeah, local doggers. Yeah.
It must be a place for. We've got to join in. So we did think there were barracks and what? What is it? Jesus! Oh my God! You can't even really wait. Can you shine a torch better? I can't really see. Look at that! It's like an actual tunnel that goes all the way down.
How concealed is that? You could put a tank right in front of us, right? Right. Hypothetically, obviously, why would there be a tank here?
Yeah.
First question. Second question, why would it be against us?
Yeah.
But you could just cover it with trees and shrubbery, and you'd never see it.
Yo, look at this.
Same thing as before.
Is it? This must be RAF. Surely this isn't something to do with farming. It looks, this bit especially, it looks RAF.
I don't know, you know.
I reckon it is, because that guy did say to me, there are RAF stuff, but they're sealed off. Maybe he meant by sealed off, he meant these
Only thing I can think of is maybe gas chambers.
gas chambers.
No, it looks like one of them, because that is ventilation. Isn't it? That's a ventilation.
We've got the video title. Found gas chambers.
Clickbait.
Found abandoned gas chambers in woods. Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go have a look at some of that stuff now. We'll have a look at that tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't try and go up it.
No.
Yeah. Certainly going to end in tears out of it.
No. Right. Okay.
All the best.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye. What we saw, these semicircle things, they're bomb shelters from the war, and the towers were collecting water for the showers for the RAF guys. Oh, don't tell me we're lost.
I think so.
It's this way, surely.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
Wish you would tell me where I was. Oh God, we're ages out.
Are we?
I think it might be that one. That
Oh,
way.
for God's sake.
That's where we were at before.
Guys, we've got something going on tonight. We're going to the cinema, and Josh is picking us up in 36 minutes. Well, let me have a look on mine.
Yours ain't going to be any different. Come on. We need to move.
What do you think revisiting that? That was pretty cool. At least we didn't just revisit it. We actually saw the barracks that we weren't even sure whether existed. But that's pretty cool, isn't it? And we've learned from those locals about those woods. And now we've got to head home before Josh comes to pick us up. We don't need to show off for the camera, Josh, okay? We're on the way to Doncaster, which is where we're going to see. We're going to see The Strangers 2. I haven't actually said anything about that, but I don't know. Did Will watch it with us? I think it was just me and you, and I think we might have watched it with you separately. Was that right?
together.
Yeah.
And then we watched it again.
Right, okay. So basically, if you haven't heard of The Strangers, it's this horror film, came out in something like 2008, and I slept around Josh's, we were probably the age of 10, 11 maybe, and
it was really sexual, really sexual.
Best time of my life. And we watched this film called The Strangers, which was a horror film, and it freaked us the hell out. Do you remember there was this one bit where it was behind a window?
Yeah.
And I remember we were like, oh my god. And I was like, Josh, just describe it to me. Just describe the film, what's going on. And you were like, oh my god, there's someone out the window. Yeah. So it's always been, I would say it's probably one of the most freakiest horror films. I was saying to Will, if we watched it now, it probably wouldn't be as bad.
There was the other film as well.
What other film? Insidious?
When the girl was in the corner and she turned round.
Graven Encounters.
That's it.
Graven Encounters. That was. We watched that. So basically, me, Josh, and Will were the original
OG.
The OGs for. We watched Ghost Adventures. We discovered Ghost Adventures together, and we discovered Graven Encounters together. And basically weird YouTube videos together as well.
Yeah.
Screamers. So we watched The Strangers, and then we watched it with Will, and that's always been the film that freaked me out the most out of anything. And about a year or so ago, The Strangers 2 got announced. However, the only downside is the fact that because it wasn't marketed very well, for whatever reason, the cinema in Lincoln only had it on for about 4 days. So what we're currently doing, we're driving, what, an hour and 15 minutes. We're currently on, is this the motorway or is this the dual carriageway? We're on the A1, and we are driving to Doncaster to watch The Strangers 2. We're driving an hour and 15 minutes just to go see the film.
We weren't meant to go to Cleethorpes.
We were meant to go to Cleethorpes, but as you saw earlier, you might have seen in the vlog, me and Will got a bit lost in the woods and took a bit of time to get out, didn't it, Will?
Why did you word it like that?
What?
Me and Will got a bit lost in the woods.
What do we think that it's going to be like, first of all?
I've watched it.
I've watched the trailer and I cannot remember anything about it.
I know where kind of like where it's set, but I don't know anything else. And Will, you don't know anything, do you?
I don't know anything. I ain't even watched the trailer.
You haven't even watched the trailer. That was better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh my god.
I would say, I mean, obviously we haven't seen the second one, the first one.
What are you talking about?
We haven't seen the first one in years, but I would say that was as good as I remembered the first one to be.
It's your typical horror film, as they're stupid.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah,
something happened. Like why he stood there and didn't shoot it in the first place was just ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, there were a few.
The gun cocked, so
There were a few bits.
tried at least.
There were a few bits that I did think were a bit like, okay, that's a bit stupid, but that was off.
I thought
it was good.
Better than your usual horror film.
Yeah.
I can see you just like
your
hand in front of your face.
I'll tell you what, the bit with the car.
Car fucked me.
Oh my god.
Oh, for the
I literally sat back in my chair. I was like, oh my god.
I kind of knew something was gonna. That's another thing that annoyed me about the film. The fact that they always knew where they were. Even though there's only 3 of them, they always knew where they were.
Yeah, but to be fair, they did in the first one as well.
But that's what I mean, though. But that's just the horror film.
The creepy thing about it, I think, is just the fact that they're so like emotionless. The Strangers. Yeah. That's what I think.
It's the fact that they could kill them instantly. He could have just ran her over.
Yeah, that is the creepiest bit. The fact that and they're expressionless as well with the masks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many bits in that film.
I've not seen a bit. I'm not going in there.
I thought that film could have been terrible. Like, I've seen things. I don't understand why that hasn't really
been marketed properly.
No, because it's a good film.
It's a great film.
It's
probably one of the best horror films I've watched. Because it was enjoyable and it was scary. It wasn't just scary, it was like,
I love the fact
funny at some points.
I love the fact that from the beginning it was on edge.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, that first scene, and then it kind of went to normal for a little bit. But I liked the fact that from the beginning you were like, oh my god, this is gonna be serious. I genuinely thought we could have come out of that and thought that was rubbish.
I prefer it when they do stuff that you're not expecting.
Yes.
And I think they did that. Because sometimes you can think, oh, the music changes and all that, and then something happens.
Yeah, and actually, you couldn't predict a lot of the jump scares.
Yeah.
Which was
the one I was on about, where she went into the house first, and then he came in and she just jumped out. That's what got me, because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
Second best part of the film was my peripheral vision the entire time of him making all these gestures. Like, what are you doing?
I saw you though as well when you were doing the hand movements as well.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I was just like to Will, oh my god.
For starters, you wouldn't go. They kept on going in different trailers.
You wouldn't, would
Why
you?
would you? It's pitch black and you can't see anything.
And why would you go
Why
in
would
that
you?
claustrophobic?
Yeah,
What I would have done is run round
I'd
the
have
main
just ran.
road,
I'd have just
run
ran
around the
off.
main roads until I found that bridge,
Yeah.
and then just run.
Like the car's coming, you can avoid the car. I mean,
Yeah.
Car's easy to avoid.
But if you're close quarters and they've got
I tell you what, the
massive
swimming
axe,
pool scene was cool.
that was good.
Sick.
That's because you never really see a horror
never
film
seen-
that's by a swimming pool.
Let alone set like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they changed it from the house, because
Yes.
last time it was just in the house.
Yes.
Now they've got a massive area.
Yeah.
Where because more stuff can happen.
Yeah, I
As
agree.
I said, it changes the fact that instead of walking around the trees around that one house, it changes because that woman was just in
because
that random caravan that she went in. So
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, you're expecting a horror film, but realistically, it wouldn't happen.
No, but it was pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaky though. As a
Because
horror
how-
film, I
because-
think
Because how would she know that she's going to go in there and then set off the jacket?
if we watched that when we were like 10, if it came out at the same time as the first one,
I'd probably poo myself.
yeah, I reckon that would have been as scary, if not maybe more scary
Yeah.
than the first
Oh,
one.
they just did it so
And
well.
I like the fact they did that. They had the same strangers. I think I have a weird thing about masks that that I just don't like them. I think
Flashback to the role play.
I think I genuinely got that from. I would recommend.
Yeah,
Solid 9
seriously,
out of 10.
man.
I would give it a 9 out of 10 easily.
Not a 10 out of 10 due to the fact that there's no possible way they would know where they were at
Yeah.
any
No,
given time.
yeah. We almost had the whole cinema to ourselves as well. Just popping that couple in.
Yeah.
They didn't even do anything the whole time.
Yeah, you probably pissed them off.
We should have put masks on and taken them out.
Well, the cinema-
They'd have turned around and we've got masks on, they were bloody poo themselves.
Imagine that. Imagine that
They
if
got
they'd
out
have.
there quick, didn't they?
Yeah.
They didn't feel right, we're off.
The cinema though, it normally like in the Odeon, it slowly lights up. That one was just boom.
I'm going to end the vlog here. Hope you enjoyed the first day of Almost Daily Vlogs. As always from now on, I'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM for another Almost Daily Vlog. We've got an exciting day tomorrow. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're not already. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.